Good Thursday morning. Let's do just a tiny bit of follow-up on the emergency stuff in the truck. Inside the truck, always, I keep my little shovel and my saw, folding saw. I also keep a full set of rain gear. And over there, if you can see it, that is a tarp, a 50-foot hank of rope, and 2 of those little throw fleece blankets. And my orange hat was in here from the other day. That's some other stuff I carry. Underneath the seat, I'm not going to pick it up now, but there's a little 3-foot fishing pole with a Zebco 33 on it and a pretty good tackle box with stuff in there. I normally keep a case, or at least a 12-pack of water back there on the floor. I got to get some more to replace that. And let's take this little pouch inside because it's cold out here. It was, what is it, 71 yesterday. Right now it's 38 this morning, and the wind is a-blowing. I'll put that back under the seat in a minute. Oh, and flashlight, umbrella. Well, you can see with this wind, it just blowed stuff. I had this styrofoam stacked up, saving it, and the wind got it. Man, that wind's rough. Dang it. My nose is running. Alright, keep this little pouch in the truck all the time too, for emergencies and such. How about that? And here I keep a Pocket Juice charger that will charge a cell phone twice with a charge. I better plug it in because it hadn't been plugged in a while. Just in case. Let's see, where'd it go? On my pouch, this little clip here carries my blood type. And what all we got in here? Lighter, multi-tool, ink pen. There is my bullet pen with the rifle. Master Sergeant gave me that a few years back for Christmas. It was right in there. Somehow. Come on, get in there. And a little tactical type light flashlight. It stays in there. That is just one of those little accessory packs that comes with in something, I don't know. I didn't talk about this much, but I have ample supply in the truck and an extra magazine. And these are wet fires. These got a couple of those in there. These will catch fire even if they're wet. And that is, y'all seen these, the emergency credit card pocket knives? I had that in my wallet one time and almost went to the courthouse door with it on and forgot it was there, and I had to run and get it out of there. So, that's that little pouch. Now, last thing before I move on to something else today. Camping the other morning, it got cold. I opened my bag, and I have my brand new gloves in there. Now, these are from Hobbs Creek, wherever that is. I don't know where I got these. I don't remember. I may have been in Ohio, somewhere we stopped up there couple years back. I know I've had them a couple years, or I may have got them around here. I don't know. I don't remember. You know, they come with a little package, folded up package. And I got them. I stuck my hand down in there and I said, yeah, they feel pretty good. Come way up on your wrist. I like those. I was camping the other morning, that cold morning, we got up and I put this one on. And I never used these. And I went to put this one on, and look what we have. They're both left-handed. So that was a waste. I don't know, they had to be less than $10 because I remember I bought them because they were on the clearance cheap, but I guess that's why they were on clearance. Anyway, so now I have to go into the house one day and get out my big bag with all my hunting clothes in there. I know I've got another pair similar to those. Anyway, a little story about meds. Stedhomer mentioned, what about my meds? Yeah, I wish I could carry some. Let's see, I'll tell you a little short story. Oh, Mr. Wardrobe Man. What do you think? Well, a dude looking at other dude's clothes. I don't know about that. But about the meds. Next county over, in Escambia County, 3 or 4 years back. This older man, retired, carried nitroglycerin pills, nitro pills, just like I have. I don't carry mine anymore. I'm supposed to, but I don't, because of this reason. They're a lot of people carry them in a little silver fob that goes on your keychain. So if you need one, you can unscrew it and take it. He got pulled over for something, and somehow or another they saw it. We'll know what it was. And he said, "That's my nitro pills." Well, where's your prescription? Now, most people don't carry a prescription bottle in your pocket. You just carry the little glass bottle that they come in, or those little key fobs. He didn't have it with him. So, the sheriff's department over there, much to be desired, they took one of his nitro pills and tested it, and it tested positive for meth. This is true. This was on the news several times. They took him to jail, locked him up, and he was some kind of mad, which I don't blame him. They finally released him. He had a meeting with the sheriff and his doctor and all these people. I'm sure he probably settled something out of court. They didn't ever say, but I would have. You know, I'd made it public if it had been me. But they're so strict, especially in the state of Florida. I don't know, probably everywhere now. You know, the little round packages and long packages where you separate your medication by the day. Don't get caught with one of those in the vehicle unless you've got the bottle itself with the prescription name, your name, the doctor's name, all that on there. And it is a current date. If it goes past that expiration date that's on the bottle, you will get put in jail. And my meds come from the VA, and I get a 90-day supply, most of them all in one bottle, big bottle. So I can't take them from the house to the truck, you know, back and forth every time I go somewhere. It's just, y'all know, as forgetful as I am, I lose them somewhere. So I leave those in the house. Now if I go on a 2 or 3 day trip, yeah, they go in my ditty bag, and the whole bottle, everything goes in there. But that's why I can't store up meds and save them like that. Now I do have in the first aid kit, I have, you know, aspirins, Advils, Motrin. I got some antihistamine, and I've been carrying. I've got a couple of rescue inhalers here and there. I do carry one of those in the truck without a prescription thing on it, but I'll fight them about that if they want to say something about that. But or it's in my pocket if I'm out of the truck. But anyway, that's a funny story about that fellow over in Pensacola. The news people, as goofy as they are, they even couldn't believe that they did that to him. But gotta be careful. Carry your meds around. And that's it for the survival gear for now. Later on in the summer, I'll change it around and we'll see something else. Now, I gotta get to work. See y'all after a while with something. I don't know what. How do, everybody? It is Saturday afternoon. thought I'd close up this little video I started with a response to some of the emergency truck bag stuff. Yesterday I was working on, I've got two spoon sets I'm working on. Royal Gambler, a fillet knife, and a couple other things. And I got sick. I don't know why. Yesterday morning, probably about 9, 10 o'clock. No idea why. It wasn't a stomach type sick, like nothing I ate, nothing like that. Just, I had to go sit down. Sit down for about 30 minutes. I had to go lay down. Have no idea what it was. I slept for 15 hours. Now, the wife came in. She'd been out doing something. She came in and tried to get me up. I at least got up and went to the bathroom one time, and that was it. I feel some better, a lot better today, this afternoon, than I did yesterday morning. But just one of those things. I don't know what it is or what it was. I'm sure I'll be just fine in the morning. But I had to go this afternoon. She needed to go to town, and we don't like to go to town without both of us going at the same time. Took her to town and got back and felt like I'd been gone for a week. You know, just wore out. So I'll get back on the spoon sets probably Monday. We've got a birthday party for my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, tomorrow. And I promised to, I got the old tent with the hole in the floor. I'm going to set the old tent up for them, for her and all her little friends to play in. And I'm going to do that tomorrow morning sometime when it warms up. It was in the upper 20s again this morning here. Which I know some of y'all that's no big deal, but it's a big deal for us. It's supposed not going to be that cold tomorrow morning, but next week we're going to dip into the low 20s for 2 or 3 nights. So I have taken some precautions, and I'll show you all that maybe next week. But also I've been hearing for at least 2 weeks chainsawing going on down in the woods behind me. I mean constant chainsawing, dump trucks, heavy equipment, and I just knew there was a big tract of land down there for sale not long ago. Pretty good sized tract. I think it was 40 acres, 45 acres. I belonged to a guy, a friend of mine, used to be a friend of mine. I ain't seen him in a good while now. Most of his folks died off, and they left and put the place up for sale. And I was just feared, very, very scared that they was going to put another subdivision in down there. That's why I hadn't rode down there and looked. But on the way back from town today, we took a ride down the back road and looked. Whoever bought his place, I don't know who they are, but kudos to them. All that noise I'm hearing, they have put in a pond in the front, what used to be a pasture, front pasture where they kept cows and all. They put in a big pond there, and I think that was all the heavy equipment I heard. And it's real, it used to be real wooded. You couldn't even see the house from the road. But a lot of the trees have been cut back, and it looks very nice looking place down in there now. So that gave me a sigh of release that at least they're not building another subdivision right behind me. So maybe I'll meet them one day, maybe I won't. Around here you don't just drive up in somebody's yard anymore, you know, as they you never know who you're gonna run into. But anyway, that's a load off of mine. At least there's not another subdivision going in there like there is that way. But who knows? Give them time. They're going to build out every single piece of property around here, I'm sure. But anyway, I'll close this one out. I'll get back to work on these spoon sets and this other stuff on Monday. I'm going to set up a tent for the granddaughters tomorrow, her and her friends, and I'm probably going to go back in and sit and rest all day, which is where I'm going right now. So thank you all for watching. I thank you for your support, and I will see y'all in a couple of days.